Hey, welcome to another edition of the Artist Lounge at Mixed Country 96. I'm your bud, Doug Owens, and to my left, the lovely Jessie G, as in the letter G, and her old college buddy, Christian.
Christian Santangelo.
Nice to meet you both.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time today. Appreciate
that.
Us. And you guys went to college together, right?
Yeah, we did.
When did you start making music together?
2012, right? We opened up for Macklemore and Ryan Lewis at our college, our big college end of the year concert.
Oh, that's
2012, and yeah, he's been playing with me ever since.
And you recently signed on with Gretchen Wilson's independent label, Redneck Records, right?
I did, yep.
How exciting is that?
Oh my gosh, amazing. Gosh, so cool.
And I have a cheat sheet here because there's a quote. I wanted to make sure I didn't get this wrong. In the words of Gretchen Wilson, sometimes true musical talent just cannot be denied, even when it's found in the sleepy fishing town of Brookings, Oregon, which is where you're from. Mm-hmm. And your family is among 4 generations of commercial fishermen.
Yeah.
And you used to work on the fishing boat, didn't you?
Yep. I used to be the baiter on the fishing boat.
Wait, how young were you when you started doing that?
I think the first time I ever went out was maybe 15 years old. Yeah. Uh-huh. I mean, I went on the boat all the time growing up, but the first time my dad put me to work was probably around 15.
Did you sing a lot when you were on the boat?
Well, yeah, kind of, because we blast the music out back. So, yeah, I did.
That's cool. That's cool. Now, you've had a chance to work with some really major talent in the way of songwriters and otherwise in Nashville, have you not?
Yes. Oh, my gosh. I've been very fortunate. My album, which I just wrote every song on, which is going to release pretty soon here. We released half of it with my EP last month, and then we're going to release the whole thing pretty soon. It's written with lots of amazing songwriters in Nashville. Gretchen Wilson, she's had many number ones. Rob Hatch, he's had a lot of number ones with Lee Brice and Gretchen and some other huge artists. And then some friends who just are near and dear to my heart. Christian Santangelo wrote some on there with me. Melanie Marini, Michael August, Matt Hunley, Davis Branch. Man, and Justin Biltonen, he plays bass for 3 Doors Down.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, it's so great to have a bunch of people who are so close to me be able to work on this project with me.
That's very cool. Please tell us, if you would, about your Battle of the Bands experience. How'd that work out?
Yeah, so a local radio station, just like you guys, had the Battle of the Bands competition to open up for Gretchen Wilson. And I admired her all growing up. So I entered in the competition and I gave it my 100% because I really wanted to meet her and open for her, and it would be the best thing I'd ever done. Mm-hmm. So we won it, and then when we got to open for her after the show, I just, like she likes to say, I bullied my way back in true redneck woman fashion. And I went backstage and I just asked her, hey, can I come hang out with you? Can I bring my family? And she was so cool. She's like, yeah, come on back. So we drank some Jack Daniels and stayed up till 4 in the morning and sang some songs. And I just asked her, hey, how do I get where you are? How do I win a Grammy? How do I do this for real, you know? And she said, you got to move to Nashville, Tennessee. Mm-hmm. So I packed up my bags and stuffed my car to the roof and drove 4 days out from Oregon to Nashville, Tennessee, and the rest is history. Here I am. And
excellent.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
That is awesome. Now, your debut single, Army Ranger. Mm-hmm. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so this song changed my life. This song is what got me my record deal with Gretchen. Mm-hmm. I'm in love with a man in the military. And it was one of those days where I hadn't talked to him or seen him in 6 weeks. Didn't know how he was, didn't know where he was. It was just a really hard day for me. I had a writing session early in the morning. I didn't know, but it was Veterans Day that day, which is crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I had no idea. But I went into the writing session and I just said to my 2 writing partners, hey guys, I have this idea. I fell in love with an Army Ranger. And they both are very close military ties, have it in their family, and one of them has a Ranger in their family, and they were like, I love that. So it was pretty much me pouring out my heart and soul, crying, goosebumps, just an amazing just therapy session, and them just steering me in that direction, and obviously finding words that rhyme and all that stuff. When you write a song, that's how it is. And this song came out in 45 minutes, and it's changed my life. It's connected me to military people that I never would have been connected with before, families or like people in the Ranger battalions or even other branches, you know, the Marines and the Air Force. Like it's, you know, moms and people who were in it, and the families have reached out to me and just thanked me for giving them something that they feel too. And they're like, your song has given me comfort because it's what I'm going through. And that is so much bigger than myself, you know.
That's the payoff right there, isn't it?
It is.
Now, is your guy still on active duty?
He is, yeah.
Now, you probably can't say where he's at, or can you? I know some of that stuff is secret.
I'll just tell you he's now a Green Beret, which is
Oh, wow.
awesome. Yeah.
And what's his name?
His name's Matt.
Matt, thank you for your service. Wish you were here with us. But it must make you feel very proud to be involved with Matt and for what he's doing for our country.
Very proud.
Because we're able to do what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Because we live in a protected nation. Bottom line, life would be a lot different if we didn't have our brave military men and women. I've always been a big believer in that.
Yeah.
Can you sing Army Ranger for us?
Yeah, let's do it.
And first off, did Matt give you a hard time for only spending 45 minutes on his song? Did he?
He makes fun of me all the time for writing a love song about him. He's like, he loves it though.
I'm sure we're going to love it too. Jessie G, ladies and gentlemen.
Never thought I'd be the girl sitting, waiting here at home, waiting by the phone. Maybe today or next week he'll call me, or maybe he won't. I don't know where he's at, but I have to be okay with that. 'Cause he fell in love with the stars and stripes, raising up that red, white, and blue. He's ready to lay down his life, pledge allegiance to sacrifice. He fell in love with the fight, he fell in love with the danger, and I fell in love with an Army Ranger. Never thought I'd be the type writing letters, sending my love overseas. And I wish like hell that his old sweater I'm wearing were his camel green arms around me. I don't know where he's at, but I pray every night that he comes back. 'Cause he fell in love with the stars and stripes, raising up that red, white, and blue. He's ready to lay down his life, pledge allegiance to sacrifice. He fell in love with the fight, he fell in love with the danger, and I fell in love with an Army Ranger. Every time he comes home, he holds me close, says I don't wanna go, but he's gotta go. He fell in love with the stars and stripes. He fell in love with the stars and stripes, raising up that red, white, and blue. He's ready to lay down his life, pledge allegiance to sacrifice. He fell in love with the fight, he fell in love with the danger, and I fell in love. I fell in love, yeah. I fell in love with an Army Ranger. God bless America and God bless our troops.
Oh, that was great. Thank you,
you.
Jessie. Jessie G, Army Ranger, her debut single. Oh my gosh. See my chills?
Aw.
I just wanted to show you so you believe me. What a wonderful song. My gosh. What have you been working on lately? I know you're working on a song. You're doing something, aren't
Yeah. So we just released my single, Whatever This Is. And it is an awesome song. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, got to do it. CMT just debuted it on their channels.
Oh, man.
Yeah, which has been... I used to grow up watching CMT. Just know my videos on there. I'm
surprised you didn't come into town floating on a cloud. Who's that on cloud 9? Oh, that's Jessie G. I can have your autograph. Oh my gosh.
No, I am. You just don't see it. Cloud 9's right here.
That is great. Can we please hear that song?
Yeah. Super proud of this one. Wrote this with Gretchen Wilson and Sarah Beth Terry, 2 amazing songwriters. And obviously, Gretchen. Everyone knows who she is. And we went into Gretchen's house for the writing session, and everybody was complaining about love because everybody was like talking about how dating is just horrible, and you know, with Snapchat and all these social media things, like guys were ghosting them and like all that. Yeah, and they're just like, I just don't get it. Chivalry's dead. And we were complaining, and Gretchen stopped us and she's like, let's write a happy song. Let's turn this into something good. So we kind of turned in that conversation, we turned it into that no pressure, fun part of love, where you don't care about the labels, you don't care about what other people think, you don't care about anything but being with that person in the moment and just having fun with them.
That's what love is.
It is.
There are no contracts or stipulations or rules. Or,
right?
Well, there should be some rules.
Yeah, right.
Within reason. But,
yeah, and so this came from that, just being in love with whatever this is.
Excellent. Jessie G.
You make me feel 16 again. I haven't felt the way I feel since way back then. I see forever in your eyes. You're my penny in a fountain, you're my wish upon the skies. People say that fools rush in, but I can't wait for this thing to begin. 'Cause you've got whatever it is that makes whatever this is all I can think about, and I just can't live without it. You've got that whatever look, that did whatever it took, and I just can't get enough. 'Cause I love whatever this is. I wanna wake up next to you. I believe that's something I could get used to. You are the whisper on my lips. You're everything I wanna say but haven't yet. It don't get no better than this. You get me going with just one little kiss, baby. You've got whatever it is that makes whatever this is all I can think about, and I just can't live without it. You've got that whatever look, that did whatever it took, and I just can't get enough. 'Cause I love whatever this is. I'll take it, I'll make it worthwhile to you. 'Cause you've got whatever it is that makes whatever this is all I can think about, and I just can't live without it. You've got that whatever look, that did whatever it took, and I just can't get enough. No, I can't get enough. 'Cause I love whatever this is. Whatever this is.
Jessie G. I think most of us who've done any dating in our lifetime have been in a situation like that. well, I'm not sure where I'm going, or if she likes me, but whatever it is, I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, we can all relate to that. That's a cool song. That's fun. What's next on your list of to-do things?
Yeah,
on your
so
to-do list.
There's a lot on the to-do list for the next month and a half. This radio tour is going to consume us for the next few weeks, and so we're going out to the West Coast for another little radio tour. We came through Arkansas and Missouri on this one, which was a gorgeous drive. And we will be then going out to New Mexico, going to play a festival and open up for Ronnie Millsap and then Gretchen Wilson.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's going to be fun, and New Mexico's awesome. So, and then we're going to open up for Leonard Skinner the next weekend out in Vegas. And
that's going to be absolutely no fun whatsoever, isn't it?
Actually, I asked my band guys, I'm like, hey, you guys want to go a day or 2 days early? And they're all like, 2 days early.
That is awesome.
So I was like, casino. And then we're going to open up for Sarah Evans the weekend after that, and do some St. Jude events right after that. And it's going to be a busy next couple months.
Have you been to the hospital in Memphis?
I have.
I've been there a couple of times.
Wow.
And yeah. I mean, you walk away with a much different perspective and a much different outlook on life. Did you go too, Christian?
I was not there, no.
I hope you have a chance to visit. It
it.
really makes us realize how lucky we are, and reminds us how much of a fighter a child can be going through something like that. But survival rates have gone through the roof
And
over the years.
a lot of St. Jude's work too.
Oh yeah. Danny Thomas started that hospital many years ago, and we couldn't be more proud to have a hospital like that in the United States. They share their findings with hospitals all over the world. So thank you guys for your involvement with that.
Yeah, thank you too. You're obviously very involved. So.
Well, I've thought about St. Jude for many years. Ever since my visits, I'll never forget, and I like to share, what I know about it with anyone I know. So you've been to the hospital, you said.
Yeah, laughed, cried the whole way through. I was
it's very
oh my
emotional,
gosh.
isn't it? But, brace yourself, Kristen. It's going to be an experience.
It's one of those things that you're like so happy that those children have that place, but then you're so like the emotional sadness that you go through seeing them, but then seeing their joy and seeing their love for life, and it's like a crazy mix of emotions, and it does change your life.
And getting to do things like that as a result of your singing career.
Yes.
I mean, there's another
Nothing
great payoff right there. You know?
It's so much bigger than yourself. It's fulfillment in your life. Yep.
No greater reward than helping a cause other than yourself. I remember hearing someone say that many years ago, and I've always been a big believer in that. And it's so true. It's so true. You can't put a price on the gratification you're going to get. Boy, you certainly can't put a price on the gratification you get when you go out and you sing and you see all those wonderful people out there who came to see you.
I know.
You know?
It's amazing.
How can we get your music? Is it online?
It is online. I've only released half my album, so you guys go check that out. If you go to jessiegmusic.com, you can kind of see where everything else is at, my Instagram, my Facebook, my Twitter, all that. But if you do Instagram, at Jessie G Official is my Instagram, at Jessie G on Facebook, or Jessie G Official on Facebook, and at Jessie G _music for Twitter.
That's JESSIE, the letter G. Okay?
Yep.
And Jessie G, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you for having
God bless
us.
you. Kristen, what was your last name again? I'm sorry.
Sant'Angelo.
Sant'Angelo. I like that. I should have wrote that down. I'm glad I asked you because I would have botched that. We wish you guys the very best. Safe travels.
Thank you so much for having us.
You're very welcome. Been visiting with Jessie G and Christian Sant'Angelo. I knew I was going to goof it up. We'll see you next time on the Artist Lounge at Mixed Country 96.